All right, so I wanted to film this before I start packing anything up for the move. This is kind of the final state of the old Hickory home gym. And there it is. This utility rooms on the other side of the carport. Okay. It's divided into two rooms, separated by this kind of partial wall here. Of course, have the horse stall mats. We'll start in this corner. I've got my DIY change plate storage, the twos. I got 2 kilo plates in the other room, and then a whole bunch of 5 kilo plates that just aren't on there right now. The grip machine and its associated bands kind of on the side of the change plate storage. And then this corner, we got some barbell storage. And then a lat pull down stuff. Some spotter arms, parallel bars. And then this is so zoom out, you can kind of get an idea of the wall mounted rack. And this is the DIY lat pull down that I made. Kind of made that platform so it would straddle the cross member. Got the arm assassin horizontal loading plate so I don't have to take the carabiner off a whole bunch if I want to change weights. It goes up. I drilled a hole through there and then used essentially plywood, large bolts, and garage door pulleys. And then ran it, did the same thing here. So I can do pull down stuff. And then this goes down. I've also got it down here and I can attach and do low row stuff from there as well. Plate storage, again DIY, just cut from a 2x6. We got the Rogue Monster strip, or Monster light strip. Holding of weights there, bands. I keep this band on here for shoulder distraction stuff. This was the first pull-up bar back 7 years ago. I had this, essentially some kettlebells and a few grippers, kind of how it started. Then we've got a whole bunch of accessory stuff, lifting shoes, ab roller, grip implements, various straps, pull down stuff, lots of carabiners. It's kind of the catch-all there. Rollers. And in here, I keep my reverse formulator loaded up. Got rings hanging back there, various belts, rolling handles, extra chalk, interior tib bar, knee sleeves, stuff like that, medicine ball at the bottom. This, I may just attach the flange to this wall so I can do the wrist roller stuff without having to worry about like burning out my delts trying to hold the weight up. Another cloth loading pin. Goat. Little shelf for just random stuff, water bottles and stuff during workouts. Adjustable bench. Little heater in case it gets cold. Fan in case it gets hot. Okay, then we go to the next room. So in this corner, it's where I hang my Matador when I'm not using it. Got the adjustable dumbbells, 5 pounds to 80 pounds. Got my industrial scale for various weighted, like weighing attempts and stuff like that. Keep the flask pretty much loaded up for what I use for those weekly triples right now. Got the inch trainer. Various weights. There's some of those 5 kilo plates. Another flat bench, rice bucket, kind of random stuff hanging like silver bullet. Gotta have a leaf blower to keep things somewhat clean. And the unobtainium hanging out in that corner with the homemade TTK. There's the stand I use for, the tripod I use for filming various things. No place else to keep them. Here's the Gen 1 set of GHP grippers. Then I've got the Tedding made TTK that I actually use now. Various weights that my wife typically uses. The stainless steel Atom Grip set. Again, I haven't gotten those rated or like arranged for new storage for these or anything, just because I knew I was moving. So I'm waiting to the new gym to sort some of that stuff out. Got some plate mates. Here's where I keep I've got a Gen 1/2 GHP 7. Interesting gripper. Kettlebells in storage. The only one not out here is the 20 kilo. It stays inside in case I want to just like goof around with it inside. Random storage stuff. Dyno. The meager blob collection I have so far. A couple of half Hamptons, Hex 100, Hex 95, Next Gen 100, Next Gen 95 and 75. Grippers I typically use for working, arranged by RGC. So 51 down to, what have I done here? 237 chromium. GHP Gen 2 set. Over here is my standard adjustable set. And then Teddings. All the way down to Galaxy. What's left of my double stamp set after the USPS lost the rest of them. Junior grippers, and then random stuff hanging here. GHP block. Where I keep the chalk. So I think that's everything. This is the kind of final state. I'm gonna start loading things up for the move, probably starting in that wall in there with all the accessory stuff, but yeah, of course gotta have a mirror. So that's it. The end of an era. Walking out on cold mornings out to this place.